Hello, crafty friends. Welcome back to the Design Bundles YouTube channel. It has been, I think, 2 weeks since we've had a video because we had our Thanksgiving holiday. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving from wherever you're watching from. And then we had our big Black Friday sale, which was chef's kiss amazing. So today we're going to talk about Black Friday is over. You maybe purchased a lot of files. Now, what do you do with them? So we're going to start a little mini series that's going to continue through the end of this year, where we're going to take the most popular downloaded files from our recent sales and we're going to make stuff with them so you can have some ideas for how to craft with all of these files you probably just got. Today we're going to be crafting with, I think, what was our most downloaded item on Black Friday, which is these laser cut Christmas ornaments. I am so excited to craft with them. Today we're going to be doing them in the traditional sense that I'm going to actually cut them out of wood using my WeCreat 40 watt that is back there. I don't know if you can see it back there. We're going to be cutting maybe 3 different ones. I'm trying to narrow it down. I'm looking, there's 12 designs in this bundle. They're all so cute, but I think I'm gonna narrow it down to 3 for the purposes of this video. So go ahead and let me know in the comments which I should pick, and then I'll reveal to you later on in this video which ones I do select. But I honestly don't know because they're all so good. So we're gonna make some cute little ornaments today. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to use this file. I've already popped it into WeCreat Make It, which is the laser cutting software that comes with the WeCreat lasers. And it's like one click and we're gonna be able to get these cut. But I have to go through with you what I always do when we're on live. If you're one of our people that loves to join during our live videos, you've heard this spiel a million times, but you can hype people up in the comments. Whenever you see laser cut files, if you don't have a laser cutter, you're probably thinking, oh, this file isn't for me because I don't have a laser cutter. And you could not be more wrong. Laser cut files are often just SVG files. And if they're not, they are DXF files, which are also readable by paper cut machines. So even if you don't have a laser cutter, you can use laser cut files with your Cricut machine, with your Silhouette machine, with your scan and cut, whatever kind of cutting machine you like to use, you can use a laser cut file with it. And if you have a maker, you could cut the design out of chipboard, or if you have an Explorer or any sort of silhouette cutting machine, you could cut these designs out of cardstock, vinyl, foam. You could cut it out of so many different things and still make an amazing ornament. So my hope today is that you'll craft along with me, whether you have a laser cutter or not, because you can download this file and use it with a different material and it'll work just as well. Also, reminder, this is the file we're using today. It was included in our Black Friday sale, so whether you're a Plus member or not, you could get this file either using your credits or for just $1. However, if you're a Plus member, you can still download this file using your credits, or if you're an unlimited member, you can download it for free from the Plus library. So we'll include the link to this bundle in the comments below. If you're not a Plus member, today is the perfect day to sign up for a free trial and go see all the benefits that are part of having a Plus subscription with us. There are so many benefits of having a Plus membership. One of them is, of course, the Plus library, which has over 3,300,000 files currently, and it grows every day. That's actually insane. That's hard to fathom. You could never search through all of those files. Anyways, they're all included with your Plus membership. Especially if you have Unlimited Plus, you can download as many of those files as you want, anytime you want, and they come with a commercial license. That's not even my favorite part of being a Plus member though. My favorite part is you get access to our 2 design tools, Illustrate AI and Craft Designer. And with these, you can generate crafting images using Illustrate AI, which is our AI image generator built by crafters for crafters. And you can use Craft Designer, which helps you edit SVGs, add text, customize them, or make print and cut files right there all in one place. So if you've been looking for kind of like an all-in-one design tool for your crafting, look no further than a Plus membership. Okay, that was a lot to cover. Let's dive right in and head over to the WeCreat software and get this file set up for cutting. Okay, actually, before we do that, we have to do this. We have to move my laser and run the tube out the door so that it can vent properly. Also, do not judge my Crocs, okay? Don't do it. In my new craft room, I don't have a dedicated spot for the laser hose, so I have to wheel it on this little cart and then run the tube out the door anytime I want to use it. So I thought I would take you guys along with me while I do it this time, because maybe it's relatable to you if you're anything like me, sometimes we kind of make work with what we have, you know? So we're just gonna turn her around, and we're gonna run the hose out the door. And now she's vented and ready to use. So here we are in WeCreat Make It. I've already put my design in here. You just can't see it because I don't have a material in the laser yet. But all I did was drag and drop it from my downloads. So I just, in WeCreat, which is really cool, you can literally just drag and drop an SVG file onto your work surface here and it just populates. So that's all I did. And now we just need to check the size of each of these. So it looks like I clicked on one and it looks like up here we can see it's about 2.5 inches by 3 inches. Let's visualize that. So that's about 2.5 by 3. I feel like that's a really good size ornament. I might make it like a teensy bit bigger, but that's pretty good. So let's put some material in the WeCreat and refresh our screen here and see what we're working with. Huzzah! We have wood. We are ready to work. Also, I'm wearing my favorite oversized sweatshirt today. Nick, our editor, loves to make fun of me because I wear it way too much. So tell him to back off because this is the one that I keep in my office. And when it gets cold in here, it just is what it is. Okay, let's load this puppy up. All right, we're just gonna put our wood in the middle here. That's it. Okay, on my screen, I'm just gonna hit refresh. That's gonna refresh the camera, so it should show us the wood now. And then we can position the ornaments on the wood however we want. I'm gonna try to maximize our space. I'm gonna decide which ones I'm gonna make right now too. So we're narrowing it down. I'm just deleting the ones that I'm like not so sure about. And then we'll have to continue narrowing it down. I love that. I love the mittens. I'm not a big butterfly gal, so that one can go. Okay, we got it narrowed down to 5. I feel like that's probably a good amount. If I could do one clean row of 4 though, that would be nice because then I could save some wood. So maybe I kind of like the mistletoe. I feel like it goes better with the group. Okay, so now I need to highlight all of my design and I need to tell WeCreat that we're not gonna just engrave, we need to cut all the way through. So I'm gonna make all of these cut lines by just selecting that right here. And then I'm gonna come over here to select material and I'm gonna say this is basswood and it is 6 millimeters. Let me just double check that real quick. So this is actually 3 millimeter basswood. So we're gonna select that. We're gonna let it autofocus. It's going to process it normally because it already knows what the material is. Yay, easy peasy. You always want to autofocus with the WeCreat before you start cutting. So we're gonna select that and it's gonna, raise and lower to set the focus. Honestly, that never gets old to watch. It's very fun every time. Also, while you're here, look at this fabric for the Christmas gifts I'm making. If you can guess what I'm making in the comments, you'll win kudos from me. But anyways, this is for one of them. Such a cute little set. And then this is for the other. Also, such a cute little set. So try to guess what I'm making in the comments. I'm gonna try after work today to cut all of the fabric for this. I've already got my bias tape ready to go, but I haven't cut anything else and that's always what takes the longest. So let me know in the comments what you think I'm making. Okay, and then you can just hit start after that. So once you've autofocused, you hit start. It's telling me down here it's gonna take 6 minutes and 20 seconds. That's not bad. So you hit send, and then we're just gonna go over there and press our little blue button. So I'll take you with me. Okay, she's ready, so we're gonna press start. Wow, look at how fast it's going. It's cutting so clean. It's so satisfying to watch it when the cut is that clean because it is really just slicing it through like butter. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so it's gonna take about 5 more minutes. So I'm gonna let it do its thing and then we'll check in when it finishes cutting. See, one thing about me is the minute it starts to smell like a campfire in here, I start to think it's on fire and it tricks me every time. It never is on fire, but I always think that I've started a fire. She's just carrying on about her business, but it smells like a straight up campfire in here. Luckily, it's not. We're all good down there, I think. Yes, we're all good. And she's starting the last one. Almost done. It's time. Let's open her up, shall we? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take a look at them, shall we? I'm gonna tie some ribbon to them. I was going to paint them, but I kind of don't want to. Like, I really like the way the wood looks. So let me show them each to you. And then I'm gonna use like a pencil to poke through the little holes right here, and then we'll tie some ribbon to them. Okay, so here's our little mittens, the little snowflake. This is the cleaner side. The poinsettia or mistletoe, I think it's poinsettia. And then the stocking. So I'm gonna poke through here too, because we've got a little extra there. So let me get my little, I like to use a mechanical pencil for this because it's like nice and thin. So we're just gonna, got it. I'm just gonna poke out these little extra bits here. Ta-da, ta-da. Nice and clean. Okay, let's tie some ribbon. I bought this really cute velvet blue ribbon that I'm so excited to show you. Look at it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm actually attaching it to the curtains that I sewed for this room. I'm gonna tie little bows at the top, but I also think that they would be really cute for, that it'd be cute for this project. So I'm gonna use my little like pinking shears for this. Pinching shears, pinking shears. Somebody correct me in the comments, please. Just put me out of my misery on that one. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it, but it creates the little scalloped edge. It also prevents it from fraying, which is why I like it so much. So we're gonna just perf right there. And then we're gonna cut them down the middle too, because this is thick. We don't need it that thick. So I'm just gonna cut right down the middle. I may have to cut this actually in quarters. Oh my gosh, is it still too thick? There we go. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, that works. Now I just have to do it longer because that was too short. Come here, my darling little ladybug. Let's do this. I cannot exaggerate to you how much fuzz is all over my table right now. But it's worth it because this is so cute. Okay. Look at her. She's kind of fuzzy, but so cute. So we did it, is the long story short. Working with this cut file was truly so simple. It was just a couple steps and they turn out so good. I love making ornaments like this for 3 reasons. 1, they're such a versatile cut file because again, you could do this with wood, chipboard, foam, paper, vinyl, literally whatever you want. 2, they're really easy to personalize. I could have easily added like a little rectangle banner along the bottom and put like a name, a year, initials, anything on this and make it personalized for someone. And 3rd, these make the most excellent gift tags. I love to take an ornament, like a little woodcut ornament, and tie it to the gift I'm giving. And it's like a little bonus gift and you can personalize it. And it's just a little extra something that makes it special and that you made it. So love me some ornaments. Again, if you want to download this cut file, it's in the description of this video. Feel free to get these and play with them yourself. If you're a Plus member, you can download these as part of your Plus membership. If you're not a Plus member, today is the perfect day to start a free trial. Feel free to play with these and then in the comments, let us know what you make with them. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to be continuing this mini series and making crafts with some of our most downloaded files during our Black Friday sale. So if you have a suggestion of something you want us to play with, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because we're back here every week with all the crafty tutorials and we can't wait to hang out with you and do more fun crafts. But until then, happy crafting, friends. We will see you back here next week.